Good morning, everybody. Hello, it's Alan from Beekeeper Tarot. So, yeah, good morning from Sydney. Thank you for dropping by. I woke up this morning and before I get to that, my head is a bit messy right now. I'm a bit distracted, but I will focus. I'm angry about what happened last night to Zelensky with Trump and Vance. But anyway, I'll get there. I better say this now: entertainment only YouTube before I start. So thank you once again for the new subscribers and for the people that are enjoying and watching my videos and commenting. So thank you very much. And yeah, so I really appreciate it. Okay, guys. So thank you very much. Okay. So what I wanted to talk about today was I woke up this morning, and as you do, and to the news about what happened with Vance and 47 and Zelensky in the White House. They were having a meeting there. And from my understanding, the idea was that Zelensky was going to come over and sign an agreement with the US about minerals to help pay for or reimburse America for what they've done to help Ukraine in the war. That was my understanding of it. But we got something totally different instead. And there was yelling going on, and it looked like, from what I saw, and I couldn't watch much of it because I just got too angry. Um, it looked like there was that Vance and Trump were just tag teaming to bully and try and victimize Zelensky. And once again, this was all happening in Zelensky's first language is in English. And it's hard to defend yourself also in a foreign language as well. I've done that as well. I speak a bit of Swedish. I had an argument once with someone in Swedish, but that was a long time ago. But the thing is, America is such a superpower, and I understand that. But Ukraine didn't ask for this war. They are a sovereign country, and they were invaded by Russia, specifically by at Putin's desire. And I was just absolutely horrified by what I saw in what when Trump was yelling at Vance and saying, be quiet, let me speak, and you've said enough already. You have no respect. You know, Vance was saying, have you said thank you or how grateful you are to the USA? Trump was saying that this could be the beginning of World War III. It's dangerous. But this is not Vance's fault. He's just trying to defend his country of 3 years of Russian attack. So I just want to have a look at that with the cards and yeah, have a bit of a dive into that, guys. So come on down. Oh, sorry, guys. Before we go down and look at some cards, I forgot to say I was of the understanding, like I said, that they were going to sign some agreement with regards to the mineral deposits. I believe that Zelensky left without signing that agreement. That's my understanding. And I believe that there was supposed to be, I'm just going to sneeze, guys, 2 seconds. Sorry about that. I just sneezed. Yeah, I believe that Zelensky was supposed to sign some kind of an agreement or with regards to um, a mineral deal with the Trump administration for repayment or something for the efforts that America has done with helping Ukraine. And also, there was supposed to be some other press conference, I think, after that was signed. Now, from my understanding, that didn't happen. So, and who can blame Zelensky for just wanting to get out of there? So, anyway, I just wanted to have a look at that and to see what the vibes are around that. All right, guys, come on down. So, how is Zelensky feeling How is Zelensky feeling? How is Zelensky feeling? And how is Zelensky feeling? Star, Ten of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Seven of Wands. Yeah, predictably so. All right, so the first card I got out was the Star card. So, and I'm using the Astro Matrix Tarot as well for your information, guys. Yeah. So this is the Star card. This is my card for a narcissist. So this is Trump just trying to walk all over everything, um, leaving Zelensky with the Ten of Wands, just feeling really burdened, really, really, really burdened. Almost taking on too much, if you know what I mean. Because Zelensky, with the Queen of Pentacles, he came into that meeting with Trump, and once again, YouTube entertainment only. I'm just a tarot reader, but a humble entertainment only, guys. Another sign, a humble tarot reader. But Zelensky came into that meeting. He decided to meet with the president of the US with an arrangement saying, okay, you know what? We're prepared to reach a deal with you regarding if you want some of our minerals, and we've got very rich deposits of minerals. We can come to an agreement with you like that. But then Trump just did his thing and just hammered him. But Zelensky's a bit embattled, but he's standing. He's standing. It's almost like he's got a few flesh wounds from this, metaphorically speaking. But I think he's okay. He's not. He's not taken out by this. Like there's no towers. He hasn't been taken out by this. But he's like, okay, ouch. But he's still standing. He's very, very, very much on the defensive. If I go into the what's underneath the pack, the deck here with the Seven of Wands, um, he's very, very much on the defensive after his encounter with Vance and Trump at the White House with the Four of Wands. I think now he's just going to put everything to rest with that. I think he's just going to take a bit of a break from trying to communicate with Trump, and I can't so blame him. Now, what's interesting here is I've got the King and Queen of Wands. I actually think this is Zelensky and his wife. I think his wife would be absolutely livid about what happened. And I think she would be just very, very, very angry. But this is him and her as the King and Queen of Wands. They're both, she is very, very much protecting him and consoling him, and they're working together. And I think she's just making sure that he's okay after what he had to deal with Trump. They're going to review, they're going to look at the minerals and what they've got and the richness of their land. And I think what they're going to probably do, I could see them maybe even walking away from getting help from the States. It's almost like they're going to look for other partners and try and make other connections, maybe within Europe and maybe Australia or other countries. But I think they're going to try and get new deals with or agreements with other countries, with, like I said, with the possibility of offering them some kind of money or minerals or something to help them with the war. And I think in a way, their fortune is going to change, hopefully for the better, um, because they do have a lot of wealth in that country, and they can offer that to other people and make those deals with other people, and eventually get that victory because they'll be free of the devil, who is Trump. Entertainment only YouTube. That's what I get. So I think, I don't know, I could just see, I just get the feeling that Zelensky is just going to take a break from all of this. Um, he's just going to, yeah, take a break and try to regroup, spend some time with his wife, and just thinking, well, okay, that didn't go down so well. What can we do now? Can we offer other countries some kind of mineral deposits as payment or as appreciation for their assistance to maybe get more assistance? Because I'm really not sure what's going to be happening now with the States. But I just want to have a look at Ukraine as a nation as such. Okay, come on down, guys. So I'm just going to have a look at Ukraine just as a country. I'm just going to do a Celtic crossword if that's okay. I'll make the immediate future the month of March 2025, and I'll make the final outcome December this year. So, Spirit, just what's going to happen with Ukraine as a nation for people? What's going to happen to Ukraine as a nation? What's happened to Ukraine as a nation? What's going to happen to Ukraine as a nation this year, 2025? Ukraine. Six of Wands, that's good. Three of Pentacles. Okay. Two of Pentacles. Two of Wands. There he is. There's Zelensky again. Three of Wands. Yeah, okay. Seven. Yeah, there you go. Seven of Wands again. And as you saw, folks, I really shuffled these cards. Ace of Wands, yeah. Two of Cups. Knight of Cups. Oh, Ten of Wands. Judgment. Okay. The thing I like about this reading is at the base of the deck, I've got the Judgment card. And you can see in this deck, it's the phoenix rising from the ashes, which is what that tattoo is there, which I got a long time ago when I was young and fit. But I think the overall arching energy in this is I think eventually Ukraine will rise from the ashes, but it's going to be a bumpy ride. But I think I just see such resolution in the Ukrainian people. But I think that Ukraine's going to get help from other countries and they're going to be doing other things. So I'll get to that now. So at the heart of the matter is the Six of Wands. This is Zelensky. He is just hell bent on being victorious about this. He's so strong, and he knows that he can be victorious over this. But what's crossing it is he needs to have the help from other people. And I just don't know what's going to happen with the US right now with this. I don't want to read on that right now because it's a bit raw for me right now to see what will happen with the US if they're going to keep helping Ukraine. I just don't know, but I just don't want to read on that right now because I think the energy is very much fluxing about that. But I do think, like I said, Six of Wands. Zelensky can get that victory if he just gets a bit of help. And it could even be there might be three different regions, and maybe the EU might step in, and maybe Australia or the UK, other countries, maybe three other countries are maybe just going to really kind of step up. I think Ukraine right now, they're just going to have to juggle things. It is a time of turbulence. If you can look at the water behind here, it's quite turbulent times right now with Ukraine, and I think especially with what happened in the White House with the president. They're rejuggling things, and I think it's a time of flux for them. They might even have to try to manipulate their money and their spending to see how they're going to go with this, to in a way to maybe make these deals or to kind of foster these deals. Underneath it is Zelensky. He's sitting strong on his throne. He's sitting strong. He's resolute. He's powerful. Oh, as powerful as you can be, but he's resolute and he's determined. and he's very passionate about his country. He's passionate about his people. In the past, I actually think that he probably has been getting in touch with other communities in other countries, maybe, like I said, maybe Europe and maybe Australia or other countries, and just seeing what comes in. I think he's actually been openly canvassing for help from other countries outside of the US. And right now, coming back from that meeting with the White House, um, same card as before, he's very, very much feeling on the defensive. And I think the Ukrainians are feeling this now as a nation. They're thinking they're all fighting and they're all trying to defend themselves. Ace of Wands, I think in a way with Ukraine, this could even be a new beginning for them in a sense that they are now they're thinking, okay, well, we need to look outside America for help now. We actually can't depend on America anymore. We need to have a new beginning, we need to get arms and deals from other countries so we can try and clubber those invaders. And once again, the Two of Cups. This is what's happening now. I think other countries are getting in touch with Zelensky and saying, hey, are you okay? What do you need? What can we do to help? I think this is actively happening right now. And there's going to be offers of help from other countries with the Page of Wands. Sorry, the Knight of Cups, I'm sorry. There will be offers of help and kindness from other countries. But at the end of the year, it's still going to be ongoing. It's still going to be a battle that's going to be ongoing and very burdensome for the Ukrainian people. So I mean, I didn't get things like the tower or anything like that, but I do think that the it's just going to be an ongoing struggle for the Ukrainians, unfortunately, by December this year. But I just feel that they're going to start getting more help from other countries. Maybe NATO might step in, I don't know, but I just feel that other countries are rallying around Zelensky right now and just saying, hey, talk to us. What can we do, or what do you need, or can we help more, or can we make a deal, or can we arrange this, or can we arrange that? I just get the impression that Zelensky is just kind of being given a lot of love right now, and he should be. He deserves it after what Trump and Vance tried to do to him at the White House. So that's what I'm getting for that. I might just do one more reading, guys. I just want to have a look just with regards to this issue just outside the US. So rest of the world, by and large, how are you viewing, what are you thinking like about how Donald Trump handled this situation? And Vance, I'll leave it with Trump because he's the president. Entertainment only YouTube, yeah? Entertainment only. I'm just a humble tarot reader with a heart. All right, so how is the world viewing 7 after this? How is the world viewing 47 after this interaction? How is the world viewing 47 after this interaction? How is the world viewing 47 after this interaction? Come on down, guys. All right, so how is the rest of the world viewing 47 after this ghastly interaction? Knight of Pentacles, Strength, Knight of Cups, wow. Chariot, Four of Pentacles. Okay. So what I get, so the question was how is the rest of the world, like the world leaders and other countries outside of the US, how are they viewing uh, the president of the USA after, specifically after this? So the first card I got here was the Knight of Pentacles. So this is the slowest moving knight when it comes to wheeling and dealing and offering things. It's very much proceed with caution. When you're dealing with this person, proceed with caution because at any moment, this lion can become untamed. It can roar and carry on. It's almost like you have to try to appease him when you're dealing with him, just appease him. Right now, just with the Knight of Cups, just tell him what you think he needs to hear, what he wants to hear. And then while you're doing all of that, get ready to move on to bigger and better things. Try not to, once you, it's almost like just deal with him on just deal with Trump in the way that you can, and slowly and steadily, but have an exit plan. Have a plan um, to move away from the US and trying to deal with Trump. Just whatever you can, just look at your other objects and just get ready to move away from dealing with him because he's just a little man sitting on a throne wanting to make his fortune with a very, very sharp tongue, and just he really, really, really does not want to hear the truth. He can't handle the truth. It it pierces his crown because ultimately this is who you're dealing with. And I kind of get the impression that a lot of world leaders, it's almost like they might feel chained to Trump in a way because of past alliances with the US. But I kind of get the impression that, like the chains, if you think about the devil card, right? The two people have got chains around their necks, right? But the the chains are actually quite loose. And I think a lot of world leaders and other countries around the world are going to be thinking about when it comes to this. It's time to take those chains off. It's time to actually release those ties to the USA and to Trump. Just take those chains off and bolt and run away and move on to other things. So that's what I'm getting. Yeah, I just think it's almost like you've got to just tolerate it, but have a backup plan. So that's what I think I'm getting from the cards. What other world leaders and other people are thinking as well. Um, Also, too, I think the tariffs are coming in. Is it next week or something like that? That's the 25% tax on steel and aluminium tariff, I should say. Tax is the same thing, and also the Canadian tariffs and the Mexican tariffs as well. So I think things are going to get very interesting, to say the least. You'll have to forgive me, guys. I'm still a bit gobsmacked about what happened. I haven't read on Ukraine deliberately because I'm so concerned about that nation. But this is not over yet, and I hope that I'm right. I'm hoping that other countries just stand up and just give Zelensky a bit of love and a bit of TLC and offer him some assistance. And I hope that NATO can get involved and hope to resolve this as well, because it looks to me that 47's just antagonized everything. He's just made it worse than what it would have been. And I don't know if that agreement between the current administration of the US government and Ukraine regarding the minerals I don't know if that's going to go ahead or not. I just don't know. I'm assuming that Zelensky is back in Kiev now, back home, safe. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to come on and have a look at that. Thank you once again for watching the channel. Once again, YouTube entertainment only here. I know this was quite a sensitive topic to read on, but I just wanted to have a look now and see what the energies were. All right, take care, guys, and have a great weekend. Okay, bye for now. Bye.